Hey guys, what is up? I am Zoned, and I'm starting another new YouTube series on Inside the Mind of a Unicum. In this series, I'm going to play a normal public battle and talk you guys through my decision-making process to hopefully help you guys make the best decisions in your own games. So let's get right to it. Alright, so looks like we're going to have a standard battle on steps. Only one very low tier already, tier 6 and a tier 10 game. That's interesting. So looking at these tank comps, the first thing I want to do when you go into games is I want to look at your tank comps. So I see that I'm one of 3 tier 10s on my team. Lots of low tiers in this game. So I'm going to have to carry hard and I can't throw my life. They have an E100 and E50M and a grill, along with a lot of low tier fast tanks. So I see an AMX-30, T54, M46 KR, T44s. Lots of faster tanks that get to my sides. It looks like, based on this, I'm going to go with the 9-0 line. I'm not expecting to see an E100, and it looks like my team is coming with me. That's great. Now, an E5, this tank is a straight bully tank. You need to know when to use its armor and when to use its hit points. Overextending in this tank is a problem. It's got no armor on the sides, basically, so you need to be very careful. Any tank in this game can penetrate me flat on the side or on the back. So be very careful about that. Because I'm slow and I don't get flanked, I'm going to go down to this low road. I have to play the upper road with a medium tank, but I'm going to go to the low road in this one. Now, I'm not liking that my team is just kind of sitting in base right here. I don't really kind of point out what they're doing, but I'm going to make the aggressive play to push into the donut right away. I'm going to really hope that these guys come out of the base. This is kind of a common problem in all tanks where people just kind of sit in the base. I don't really understand it. Tanks that really shouldn't be sitting there, like an Object 140. I don't really know what he's doing, but they only have tier 6 arty, so I'm going to come to this corner where I normally wouldn't play because I've already start pressuring this guy. The AMX-30 is running, which leads me to believe that he doesn't have a lot of friends here. I will take that fire any day. So now I'm looking, these guys aren't looking at me, so I'm going to keep pressuring this M46. And what? I'm trying to figure out what that shell went, but I don't really know. I'm just going to use my armor here. These guys cannot really enter me unless I hit my lower plate, and I bounce both of them, which is great. Worried about the arty, but thankfully there's only tier 6 in this game, which is really nice. I punch right through his turret. If you guys don't know, E50M turret, that's the best place to shoot this thing if he's held down, right next to the gun. Because he's showing his lower plate, I'm going to hit that instead. I should have shot this T54 bot one shot. Oh, that's cool. That's a 725 damage heat round. Right through the mantlet, it looks like. So now we have taken complete control of this 9-0 line, and we need to keep going. We can't just stop right now. Thankfully, we have fast tanks that will be able to reset the cap if they do push on, but they have really slow tanks on the other side, and I low roll him. They have really slow tanks on the other side of the map. The prototype is over here. He just shot me to be toward here or on this ridge line. Now, the better way to go is through here or through here. You don't want to come right across to the cap. We don't need the cap right now. We might need to later. I'm just going to move up right now and try to see if I can get my eyes on where the rest of this team is. I found this one-shot bulldog that is now dead. Okay, I found the Waffen Tiger. I'm now not in a great position. That Waffen Tiger can hurt me. So I'm going to push down into the ridge. Ow. That Waffen Tiger hurt me through the side turret. Okay, so I gotta play a bit passive now. I'm one shot for basically every tank in the game. That M44 is hopefully going to die. I'm just gonna use my armor to bully this 54 and the E75. Now, I'm really waiting for my team to come help me here. They really need to push up and get to this next bridge lounge, the one I'm at right now. Right here. This is a great spot to be to pressure this hill, but I'm lighting everyone and they're shooting the thing, so it's not going that bad. He's looking right at me. Kind of pressure, please. So I'm just going to try and keep pressure on this E100. He's the big target right now. He would be the one that's very hard to kill if I die. I saw you, AMX 30. Trying to get a little cheeky. At this point right now, we have them pretty much bottled up. We're just trying to get some damage out of this game. And I died. I shouldn't have exposed there. But we have this game basically won. If our team just moves up, we have this guy still in base still. I don't really understand that, but I mean, if he was doing damage, then okay, but he probably could, what this guy could have done, he could have came up the road like this, and then start putting pressure on these guys. But because he's so late, this game's kind of in the air right now. This 140 could definitely do it though, but he's pushing in YOLO style. Should back up.
We've lost a track. Ammo storage is hit. We're lucky it didn't blow.
And ammo racked. Alright, this game is basically won. Just watch the end, we'll hop in another one. I should have exposed to that grill. That was a mistake. As you guys can see, this was a pretty decent game for me. Didn't get a lot of experience, probably because I didn't get many kills. But T110E5 Mod 1 and T110E5 did a great job doing damage against the kills in a high tier game. I did a really good job blocking damage and pushing up, have my team follow me. Their team didn't really do a whole lot. They had a lot of guys who kind of sat in base. Same thing goes for them. And they, while they did a good job to push up, they ran away, which I think they could have won that if they just pressured me more. So let's go into another battle with the E5 and see what happens. Malinovka. Alright, so right away, right at the start, this is looking like a very good game for me. There is no artillery, which will be extremely useful where I'm going to go fight. The way it looks like, I'm going to go fight the hill. Sometimes this water push is viable, but usually it isn't, and basically the hill is the only other place I can go with this tank. Looking at their team, they have a TVP, M48, Batchat AP, and a Leopard PTA, and other fast tanks that could get to the hill before me. So I'm going to need to be aware that they might be already on the hill as I'm pressuring it. But I should be able to use my armor and take control of the hill, so saving that. Hopefully my team goes. We'll see what happens. And now begins the long, long drive up to the 0 line in an E5. Looking at this, I don't really like what our team is doing. We have a lot of guys sitting in the base right here. And, well, I don't know what Spick is doing. That, okay. That wasn't really a great play. He could have just gone this way and then tucked in. That's not a good place to go. And our other scout is dead. So we're down all of our scouts, save one. So this game is not starting off great. We have a lot of guys sitting in base. This isn't really very useful. It's good to see if they push the water early, hang out here. But if you don't see anything, there's no point else staying here. They're not really doing much. So I'm going to push the hill, but we don't have a lot of tanks with me. I was really hoping for more. We could be seeing a lot of tanks in this hill. Up to this hill, I'm probably gonna get to the bush and just try to see if I can take some shots with these guys and use my armor. I'm gonna load the heat round because we're going to deal with another E5. Now I'm using the bush so that I'm behind the bush when I fire, which means that behind the 10 meters so I can't see through the bush. So he's not letting me right now, and he just let me because the hat let me, the outside of the bush. So I missed my shot in this E5, and this is basically just heavy trading right now. I have the teammates with me to do this, and this is basically just winning your trades. I know that I can pen him, and he's not really paying attention to me. And I also have the advantage, my cupola is on the left side, so I can use this building as cover for my cupola if he can. I'm just going to keep pressuring him until I don't have to anymore. Now, we're losing the low side of this hill, which is worrying me a little bit, but we should be able to keep pressure on this.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Got out, and the E5 is down. That's great. This building is being shot by my teammate. Not good. This is my cover right now. I put a shot into the lower plate of the IS-7. I'm aiming for his ammo rack. The way he's showing his angle like this, I can hit him right in the ammo rack. Just right there. That might have ammo racked him. We'll see. He's angling again, and he's dead. Anytime he angles like that, you can just shoot him in the pike nose. There's negating his entire armor when he angles like that. So now this guy's not being lit. Oh, I should have shot that pattern so he can't get away. And a running lower plate shot. I'm getting punished in the cupola. This is not a good place for me to be. This guy's a good player, so I'm going to back up. Now this is the point where we need to play it slow. I really should have taken a shot at that pattern. That is a mistake on my part. This 907 should have killed him right here. Dead.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I believe I have shots on the C-75. Cover. Screw with me. Alright, the 113's dead. That's great. He's a good player, so now he's out of the way, and there's just one tank left on this hill. Because he comes up, which is even better. He's going to expose his side turret, then I'm going to abuse it. Please. Can you not? Well, he would have been dead if he had driven in front of me. Now, I don't want to go. You don't really want to go down that just slowly and surely. They probably have a grill behind them. So I'm gonna see if I can look to dive off this hill and maybe kill this TVP. I'm gonna go right now. That was risky, but it worked out pretty well. C-75, he's low health, he's one shot. I'm going to keep my heat shell loaded so I can pen him easily. And he's dead. Okay, so here comes the bad AP. Looks like he's yelling the 62A. I probably could have saved my shot, but... No, he appears to be backing away now. So I'm just pushing in now. We pretty much have this game won until they say that we don't do anything relatively stupid. They could cap out right now, and the grill is in the open, so I'm going to take this shot. Hoping for a track shot, but that's okay. He hasn't moved since the last saw him. Take it, and I got him. Now I see this Baz running away. Probably doesn't have any friends behind him. Take the shot just in case. I gotta be really careful about this T95. I haven't seen which way he's looking yet. I tried the bad jet, so I'm gonna keep this spot looking. I don't know what his repair time is, so I'm just gonna fire one anyway next time I reload. Hopefully this hits. This is basically just looking for damage at this point. This game is won because I was able to bully on the hill and they weren't able to push up. Alright, this batch at AP should be wrapped up by the 907, so I'm just going to ignore him. Yep, he's dead. So I'm going to move on and try to get a couple shots into this T110E5 or the AMX before the game ends. Not really sure where he's looking. I think he's looking right at me. So yeah, he's looking at me. I can take a shot from him unless he extremely high rolls, so I'm just going to keep pushing up. Cracked. I'm going for the side shot on the shoulder. And I bounced. I probably should aim further to the right. And good game. I'll stay in the cab to get more experience. So that was a really good game for us. Let's see what the post-battle stats are, but we did really well. I got almost 1100 basic speed and almost 6000 damage. 1100 spotted and 1600 blocked by armor. That was a very good game for us. I was able to get onto the hill and use my position to my advantage. I know you guys may not like the idea that I was using gold rounds the whole time, but as you can see, I may have lost some money because of this, but I had a really good game out of it, and so I believe it's a worthwhile trade-off to use the gold rounds when you need to. So that about wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.